Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
On the ground,
Nope.
right
Foul
side, and foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Turner sends it to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
The center fielder.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Harper around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. The throw to third, and he's out. All set for the top of the sixth. And now it's Alec Boehm. Gore back to work.
Yeah.
Swings and misses. That's
0-1's
strike
the
one.
count.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 2.
Castellanos.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
0-2.
Got him! And how about that? Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's going to be Stephen Kwan. Lifted in the air, out to left. Kepler has a beat on it, and there's one down. Alex
Now
Bregman will hit
third
next.
baseman, Alex Bregman.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's going to have to
0-1.
make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything,
He's out.
what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
So 2 down now, and here is Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Boom. Throws on to first, and that ends the inning. Top of inning number 7, and now the catcher comes up to hit. JT Realmuto. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a
One
breaking
ball,
ball misses
2 strikes.
outside. Ground ball right side. Donovan. Throw. Picked it first. Got him. Stott batting with 1 down. Takes a strike. Swing and a foul out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. On the ground. Tosses to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Turner with the throw to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Goodman at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty
0-1's
there.
the count.
And that one is
0-1.
downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Jeremy Pena. He's 2 for 2. Out to short, Turner. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Ready to begin the 8th. Now, Johan Rojas.
Now pitching. Josh Hader.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Grounds one to short. In plenty of time to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Slider misses outside. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. And he takes a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying, and out of here. Bryce Harper blasts one out the opposite way. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3. Green snags it for the second out. And here comes Alec Bohm.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Green going after it. And he makes the catch. And bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Number 50.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it, and there's one down. Bryce Harper to the plate.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down. And here is Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tosses across to first.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Coulombe.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Now batting Max Kepler. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fouled off. He was late. Stays alive. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here comes Real Muto. 1 for 3. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back. Out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And they add to the lead. It's 6-3.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. And a strike in there. Out towards right center field, Green. Sizing this one up. And that is that. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Banks.
And I can't imagine
Number
any save
58.
is an easy one. You're holding
Tanner
a small lead on the scoreboard,
Banks.
and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Banks fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Takes it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Bregman in
Counts
the box
1-0.
with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
And although you
1-1.
like the fact that, guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
The right fielder, number 31. Right.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. And now, Riley Green. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Kepler makes the grab. Two away now. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
It's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Two outs. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Trust the vibe when it's
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like Nazareth, I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. I'm even boom with the bass down. Skimming, now let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. Now tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows. 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me. Reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven. No preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone great. Trying to side my vices all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
What you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy, I'm your dog. You can live at the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero. Thinking of my partner, put the candy, raining on a Rico, digging in my pocket, and a profit big enough to feed you every day. My logic, get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of your Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day a sequel. If I got it, then you know you got it. Heaven, I can reach you. Pet dog, my dog, that's all. Big back and chatter. For y'all, I rap, I black on tracks, so rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I right till I'm right with God. When you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
answering my prayers.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete, la tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde, todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza, no me avisa. Sus cheras hacen fila, son una bandida, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila, liche en la valija, más el edit, foto tienen fija, las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow, John Gama, dando de la mata, desde el valle en las hamacas. Salvi, si esto más es que me está dando vértigo, viendo para acá arriba.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends. I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation. I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake. Cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year, and it fucked me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only love what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on a grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven. The crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments. I needed. To me, and was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me, pinched in me, reincarnated. mark. A rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed.
Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself.
Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down.
But your pride has to die.
Okay, Father, show me how.
Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for.
I kept 100 institutions paid.
Okay, tell me more.
I put 100 hoods on one stage.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm trying to push peace in LA.
But you love war.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay, then tell me the truth.
Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart?
I can tell you where I'm going.
I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. My greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views.
And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal.
So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted?
I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding.
For heavy man, woman, and child, how much can you vow?
I found my life just to live one in harmony now.
You crushed a lot of people keeping their thoughts in captivity.
And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy.
And let's rejoice where we at.
I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran. And a foul ball. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective. Evan Carter, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that is cut on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The pitch. That's off the inside corner. 1-2 the count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Corey Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is down low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one the other way, and that. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So a man aboard, Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Seager off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 1-0.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
So digging in, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong.
Runner takes off.
Ball
Pitch
1.
misses. Throw to
1-0.
second. And save. Runner at second, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again.
That's
There's
ball
a
2.
ball. Throw to third. He's safe. Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bop.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Evaldi in his 14th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider.
The Sultan of SWAT, the King of Crash, the Colossus of Clout, Babe Ruth.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Smith pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Seydon Rafaela now at the plate. Siggy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Josh Smith. And that is out of play.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it. to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Marcus Semien. And that one pulled foul.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Jonah Heim at the plate now. That's ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And that's off the outside edge. And now 3-1. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. 2 down, nobody on. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And we're back. And now here is Michael Busch. Evaldi back to work. Right through there for a strike. That's out to center field. Carter settles underneath it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Here's Juan Soto.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting
0-1
players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. They get the out on Soto. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Brendan Donovan. He's already homered here in this one. The other way. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Nice try, Ramon.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
2 outs, runner at first. And now Jeremy Pena, 1 for 1 with a single and a run. Scored so far. Out to short, Seager. That's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. The pitch. There's a strike. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Rafaela pulls that one down, and there's 1 down. So up next, Sam Haggerty.
Sam Haggerty.
Fought off foul. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance. Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. So the Rangers' batting order turned. Turns over. Ezekiel Durant, but he's back in time.
0-1's the count.
Haggerty at first, one gone. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy,
Well,
didn't
that's
try
off
to
the
pull
plate.
the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended.
On the ground, could be two. To Pena at second
Out.
for one. Not in
he's
time
safe.
at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here comes Corey Seager.
Well, a hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team, and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Langford batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next
Ball
pitch
one.
is downstairs.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you could make that pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him looking. Bottom of the inning, and now Hunter Goodman. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, flying to left his first time. And that
That's
one
a
misses
ball.
up and in. And
Counts
that
1-0.
is ball one. Chop to third. Fires across the diamond, and that takes care of Alonso. Babe Ruth getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. That's a laser base hit, and that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
On the ground to third. He gets there with the slide. It's there. And we're back. Now at the plate, Josh Smith. That's in there. It's 0-1. Smith measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Simeon swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
And ball one. One out, bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And there's a foul ball. Here's your 0-1.
8-2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Bottom of the 4th, and now the DH, Michael Busch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Zips it to first. One out in the bottom of the 4th. At the plate, Addison Barger doubled his first time up.
Barger.
That one fouled off. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Langford sizes this one up. Brings it in. 2 down. Juan Soto now 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2
Well,
strikes.
that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Langford makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And the batter now, Jake Berger. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto under it. And there's one down. Sam Haggerty stepping in for the Rangers.
Sam.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The Rangers down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next offering is in for a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
I got 3-2.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Ezekiel Duran. 1 for 2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Donovan for 1. Over to first, safe. So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Off the plate inside, and the count 1-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Evaldi back to work. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And a base hit right there. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting.
Hunter Goodman digs in now.
Goodman.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Here's Pete Alonso.
Number 60, Cole Winn.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Flips to second, that's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. And now the right fielder, Babe Ruth.
The right fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
Pulls that one foul. In the air to left, down the line. Langford. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Ryan winds and deals. And a foul ball. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now pitching.
Now a chance for Wyatt Langford. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
It gets down, base hit. Soto gets it back in quickly, and it's now first and second to start the inning. Now here is Josh Smith. That one to first, makes a sliding stop. There's one. On to first, double play.
3-6-1 double plays can be so tough to turn. You're talking about the ground that the pitcher has to cover to get there. And in this case, you have a left-handed hitter that's out of the box even quicker than a righty. So everything has to be perfect and on time and on the money. Nice job right there.
Bottom of the 6th, and now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. There's a swing and a drive. Langford ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Tap foul at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 6-2.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through.
Ball.
Inside, almost got him.
1-0.
That one pushed to the left and foul. That one is absolutely belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And now it's Juan Soto. On the ground, right side. Simeon, toss over to first. They get the out on Soto. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It drops in, gets away a little bit.
Nice try, Ramon.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those.
On to Simeon, third out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Coulombe.
And, you know, bullpen guys can struggle
0-1.
sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game.
He's
so
out.
we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Sam Haggerty will hit next. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
Foul ball there. Win. Measures 6 feet 2 inches. 25 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Langford right there to make the grab. And there's one away. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him.
The
Nice
right
job of
fielder,
driving that
number
pitch
3,
the other way on a
Bay.
line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit, Babe Ruth. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. 0 for 3 in this one. Wynn checks on first. Ruth back on a dive. Back over to first, and this time he gets him. And we're back. And now it's going to be Ezekiel Duran. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Popped up. Donovan puts it away for the out. One away.
The center fielder.
And here is Evan Carter. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Seager stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Cedar Rafaela.
Robert Garcia.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
There goes the runner. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Bryce Harper.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Nice try, Ramon.
Addison Barger, the next to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Carter on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. And now Juan Soto. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle, it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back base hits. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Jeremy Pena. High fly ball out towards left center. Langford on the move to the gap. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But
No balls, 2
overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
This one in the air, right field. Ruth makes the grab, 1 away. Here is Marcus Semien. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soto gets under it and makes the grab. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. And that clips the inside corner. Next offering is fouled back. The Rangers down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that chance handled, and that'll do it. 8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.